Hello. Your spore senses are correct. I am here. Let's actually go ahead and switch over to this right now. Alright. And I am back with more Monster Hunter this time. As you can tell, I tried my best with what I had, but I am now gigantic champion Sargas. Unfortunately, there weren't really great options, and the layered armor only can change the pigment so much. But I think I did a surprisingly decent job with what I had. Even down to the rocket arms. Sargassed up. Yep. All Sargassed up and ready to rumble. And I even chose the one layered weapon that looked like the actual Spriggan. What the Sprigans actually look like, for the most part. Let's see how well we do. I forget where I was at this point.
Here you go.
There's even the rocket arms he has. So my meldings are at, got 3 left. Okay, I can go 2, 3, 4 subquests completed. I actually can do both there. Okay, but what do I have? Tobi Kadachi at 251 or up. Or 251 or up. This isn't a bad one. I do have only 4 Defiance, which is fine for now. Oh, this is the Silk Lance build, so it can't block too much, but it does do a lot of damage. I do want to try and search for Tobi Kadachi first and foremost. I think I do have a Tobi Kadachi, but I would have to change my weapon if I go with... Well, I can send out a join request, actually. So it should be fine. Is there anyone who happens to be hunting a Tobi Kadachi? I feel like they could unban Outer Entity as a thought. I'd have to remember what as a thought does. Outer Entity as a thought band. It's basically a nuke. I think nowadays it's kind of lost what made it great. Let's actually see. I want to see what it actually does. That is a very small picture. I need to... Okay. What if I... Okay, this should show Where is it? Okay, sure. 3 level 5 monsters. Discard enemy exceed material. Exceed summon. After this card was executed, your opponent cannot activate monster effects for the rest of this turn. This card has at least 3 Xyz materials. Fusion, Synchro, and Xyz monster. You can detach 1 material from this card. Okay. Yeah. That's not a quick effect, is it? That's not even a quick effect. That both... I imagine there's a reason why it's banned, but that seems very underpowered for what it is. Well, if it was a quick effect, that would be very busted. It's part of the entity archetype, so that would be Nintus, Xuga, and Narla for free. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, because... Hold on. There's Nintus... But, well, you have to get everything out, though. Or a rank-up spell. Both the Fusion, Synchro, and Xyz overlay make as a thought, yeah. Yeah, this... It's kind of hard nowadays. Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that. Well, it still seems kind of powerful. It doesn't... I mean... If your opponent could use... It's Xyz summon... Aside from specifically a rank-up magic, which also Norden isn't playable, so pick W, yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah, so... Unless you specifically use a rank-up magic on an Xyz monster, its Floodgate effect doesn't really matter. And unless you specifically, like, make it on your turn with the... Could you make it? Could you make it on your own turn? Or on your own opponent's turn? The reason I say Cthulhu is because nobody's gonna summon Elder Entity Hastor. I'm curious. Elder Entity Hastor. I think I kind of know it. Wait, this one. It's Winged Synchro 4. What does it do? Send from a monster zone to the graveyard. You target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Equip this card from your graveyard to that monster. That monster cannot attack. Also, its effects are negated. This card will leave the field while equipped to a plus monster. Take control of that monster this card was equipped to. Sargas, sorry. No problem. That's very underwhelming. Like, it is... What? It's like a Snatch Steal that has delay? So unless you somehow resolve it in a chain where you equip it and then immediately get rid of it, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. No one's summoning Hastor. That's why we play Cthulhu. Yeah. So aside from the only thing it really is just a level 4 body. That's it. Okay, but Is it?
Let's make this a quick one. Ready for it.
I'm taking one of each everything. Because there's people, hopefully. This might be a bad.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Whip.
That immediate. Okay. This card is synchro summoned. You can return all rank 4 Xyz monsters from on the field to the extra deck. If you fusion summon using this card as fusion material, draw one card. An Xyz monster has summon this card using the tool gains this effect. Draw one card. Yeah. Well, definitely not great. Play it because draw power. Yeah. And because... Oh, so it's better than Hastor. Yeah. Ah, that barely clipped. Those are the only two Elder entity synchros. Gotcha. Please. So it's a D tier or C tier card, and I know which one I'm gonna play. Yeah. Please. Come on. I am not landing bullet barrages at all. Somebody has to explain Endus because she's used to be good. It still has some fun tech to use. Yeah. Mostly it's played in specifically Dogmatica to potentially get like Dogmatica and maybe Infernoid specifically because of that destruction effect. That was my fault for committing. My God, okay. Unless we have Nyarla. I happen to know, strangely know, kind of what Nyarla does. Because it was used in an NRFTK that I witnessed. It's just good. Yeah. Ah! It's unrated and not playable by Altergeist. Okay, so
Peace out.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna change weapon very quickly.
That takes care of that.
I mean, honestly, I could probably just change sets entirely. Something that doesn't lose to this because it's getting kind of something that doesn't. I've done many an entity FDK. Yeah. Thank you, Infernity. Yeah. For making my dream come true. Okay. This will hopefully be significantly better. He does hit hard. Luckily, I'm dodging relatively decently. Back as thought. I promise we won't break it again.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon.
Thing is, I had. You can trust us. Wait. Is Calamity. I think King Calamity specifically says cards in effect. All cards and effects afterwards. When it's on. So it's not quite like a calamity lock card. And even then, it's only a lock if you summon it on your opponent's turn, which you need specific rank up magics for, I imagine. So weirdly enough, it probably could come back and not really do much. Like, objectively, to some degree, I would rather not cards that read your opponent cannot least as much. It, in theory, would still be good at something like D-Shifter Prism. I guess. I mean, I guess more or less, is that deck any good at the moment? Because... idea, because we can't play it, yeah. Oh, fair enough, I guess. Deck was good when Instant Fusion was playable. Instant Fusion is still legal in TCG, right? Whoop. Oh yeah, because... I think so. Because it was banned when Kit Close came out in Master Duel. But Assa's thought, I think it's also banned at TCG. Yeah, I did read up. It is banned there as well. Oh, actually, hold up. I forget. Instant Fusion isn't banned. So you can legit summon, like, Entis without, like, fusion summoning it. Like, that is, like, one of the main reasons I was like, it's really hard to make, but it's not... Huh. Okay, then suddenly the deck becomes a... bit easier to... I stunned him with a shoulder pecker. That's the issue. Instant Fusion made it great, but since it's banned in Master Duel, it should be fine. Arguably, yeah. Like, it's gonna be in... Like, the only other option would be something like Ready Fusion, which can't really be used. Because... It has to be a non-effect monster for Ready Fusion. And the only combo starter is Nyarla. Yeah. Oh, nowadays at least, yeah. So, it is oddly enough nerfed, and it could honestly probably come back at least in Master Duel. To some degree. Although, they... I forget. Wait a second. Oh, the dual blaze. Either one of the dual blaze users must have had paralysis on.
Nothing personal, buddy.
That's interesting.
Thank you, truly. This should make it good as new.
Good. Norden, I'm pretty sure, is banned, and I don't think Norden can come back. Guess in theory, Tyr can make it. With enough work. Oh, huh. Well, hold on.
Heading home.
Norden. Thank you, Kit Close, for being level 5. Yeah, like, that was enough reason for Instant Fusion to be played. When this card is special summon, target a level 4 low monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. So banish it when it leaves the field. That's not a once per turn. Okay. And all it requires is being special summoned. That is... like, Norden is not likely to come back. Then Tyr. Yarla. I guess Tyr can make Yarla, yeah. It's only 2 level 4. Part about as a thought is that by dumping materials, you can go back into Nyarla and remake him. Yeah. Ah! Wait. Hold up. Yeah, you're right. If one weakness enough, just nuke again. Yeah, Kit Close is a level 5. I mean, you would need other level 5s, but in theory, Tyr could, in theory, hard make as a thought. That's a weirdly funny... like, maybe specifically Ice G tournament. Because that actually has, like, several level 5s that it uses and can summon. But I also feel like Tyr would rather just include other things in their extra deck. Exactly. Dumbing Kit Close for effect triggers effect Kit Close. Yeah.
Enough of that.
Recurring nuke, baby. Yeah, that. And that's. Chances are that's probably why. Well, maybe not specifically why. That's probably enough reason for them to not. Maybe not. Who knows? Konami unbanned Protoss, and he is just like, yeah, he's not doing much in Master Duel, but Sword Soul uses him. So I guess anything goes. If Norton was an assault rifle, as a thought was the entire nuclear arsenal. Okay. Oh. We have 2 more meldings to go through. Basal key is 241. Do I have a basal at 241? Got 2. Ooh. Hold on. I definitely don't have any special investigation. Okay. That's only 1 feint. I don't want to risk that. And that's the lava caverns. I guess I'll check to see if, since being rank 5 Dark Fiend is pretty easy to get back. Kinda, yeah. Like, you do have ways of getting, like, dark. Wait, is it just, I forget, is it just when it's XZ summoned or when it's special summoned as a thought effect? Oh, it just after this card was XC summoned. Okay. I was about to say, if it was special summoned, this card like could never come back. Labyrinth can special summon it, like either with the field spell or, well, I mean, Labyrinth would have to find a way to make it, and they don't really go into their extra deck much. Huh. I'm almost talking myself out of unbanning it. Yeah. Oh, wait. Status. So you still need the Synchro Xyz and Fusion. Yeah. That's a fair point. Like, its effect is pretty much, maybe not useless, but without the actual materials. Oh yeah, you'd... Well, how would tier S your card though? Kinda. Yeah. There. Let's actually go back to it. It kinda is, in a sense. Oh, market is having a sale. Okay. Good thing I checked. Ooh. 2 free megas. Okay. Sure.
I've been waiting for you. Until next time.
Do I I have it mortal on right now, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see how good this is against Basil. Basil's probably a lot easier to find a quest for. I mean, it doesn't have to be an entity monster in theory to bring up Azathoth as long as you overlay using Gnarla as a base. Yes, yeah.
I've got it.
I think the only real problem is that that like you do kind of have to play, because I don't imagine there are that many 4-star fusion, and well, there are a couple fusion synchro monsters that are 4. There are a couple fusion monsters that are 4. And those are specifically the Phantom Knights. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the one that I think abused it. T as a thought band, I guess. Oh, yep. Just want my child back save. Yep, I knew it. Phantom Knights did use their rank up magic on it. I promise I won't abuse it. Thing is, hopefully, is I guess there's no basil. That's, I guess, fine. I can just go into.
Welcome to the hub.
I could stand to increase this one. It's 2 faints. Should be fine. I'll send a join request. Azathoth is just weird. Yeah. It's definitely been power crept. And, like, while something like Labyrinth exists, even if you summon it on your opponent's turn, your opponent can kinda just play through that. Because it's not good, but also it's really good for any deck that can make it. Yeah. Especially something like Phantom Knights that can make it on your opponent's turn. But yeah, it's definitely been power crept into oblivion.
Ready for anything.
Let's... Let's see how well this goes.
There's the target.
Not gonna lie, if it became usable, some sort of crackhead would figure out how a way to use and abuse it. Yeah. I backed into that one. for Zodiac to make it. Thing is, I feel like Zodiac is probably the type of deck. Heck, if I check why Norden was banned, chances are it would probably be because of Zodiac. And although because you can feed it a lot of materials to keep triggering the nuke. Yeah. Why don't I just hit... Ah! I almost talked myself out of unbanning it. That's not good. Uh-oh. Yeah, I deserved that one. Okay, I need to start kind of pulling my weight.
Just the person we need. It's got its eyes on you. The monster's looking at you.
Wow.
I'm gonna kick your butt.
That did not hit me. Okay. That's fine.
You asked for this.
Ooh, I popped him. Popped his tail. Let's go.
Watch out for the monster.
I just look like an idiot there. Okay. Oop.
Hold on, reloading.
Ooh, well, that's not great. Another person joined, but they are of a light bow gun.
Here to help. Join the fun.
What? Ooh, process proc. That weirdly saved me. Alright.
Need more ammo.
Fortunately.
Hold on, reloading. No more holding back. Reloading. That's one request over with. It's gonna be fine. You'll be fine.
Down to blue sharpness. Luckily, my weapon doesn't rely on sharpness, so I should be fine. At least in terms of damage. Plus, basil is pretty squishy. Okay.
You do what I say now. Need a hand? Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. Nice. You're good at it.
Whoop. I got hit by that, but that's fine. That's a second stun. Didn't get the tail, but you know what? Still, that was pretty good. Way better than the Toby Kadachi, weirdly enough.
Nothing personal.
Okay.
What have we here?
there are these two.
Need to sharpen this thing.
That's all she wrote. Okay. I think I forgot to do this last hunt, but last second. Thanks for the hunt.
On to the next one.
Decent rewards. One last one before all of my meldings are complete.
How sweet and
Money maker. Actually, should want that. Ooh, there we go. Okay.
Let's go.
Who do I want for this then? Because I'll probably go another round of Basil. He'll hit hard, so I definitely want either something that is good evasion or something that blocks good. I beat Unicorn Overlord once. Pierce up. That was 52 hours. That's a pretty decent playtime. And now it's time for a fun challenge run. Okay, surely that will go well. Okay. What if I went... What is this at? This is... Okay, this one is pretty decent. Doesn't have full attack up, which is unfortunate. What if I went you? I want to call the run Oops All Generics. Ah, I see. Taking every single generic can. I might want to go like you. focus. I'll try to limit the uses. Gotcha. Okay. There are 3 exceptions, and I am assuming they're like mandatory ones. Like that you have to use.
What would you like to do?
Another random monster. Then, I guess objectively, Blights is better. Yeah, let's go Blights. I don't think I'll
Come back anytime.
get that all in one sitting, but Blights is definitely better. Okay. Let's try and see if this one. One, I need to use the main Lord character to beat the final chapter of the game, and his chosen spouse, and you can't marry a generic. Yeah, that's. Yeah, so those are the first 2 mandatories. And I imagine there's one other. It's needed for the true ending. Gotcha. Chapter 2 has force deploy unique units. If a chapter has force deployed unique units, I'm allowed to use them. Gotcha.
Hello. Let's give
Just
her all
have
for
to
the
go. Ooh, no. I just have to go you again. Send another join request.
Go all out. Don't hold back.
I did not refill. Okay. What do I have on this set in terms of switch those? Kind of more Axe Hopper and Air Dash. Morphing advanced performance. Element morph. I actually think I should switch the spinning and condensed. Okay. Oh, that should be good.
Let's make this a quick one.
3, if I run out of characters, I can use unique units to grind honor to get some more generics. Oh, so that way, yeah, so that way you don't have, or so you're not forced to start over in the event that you run out. Gotcha. That seems fair. Oh, wow, he's big. Okay, Adrenaline Rush procced somehow. That hit. Now, there is an unbeatable situation getting extra generic units won't help me, then I will have to restart the entire run. That's understandable, at least. Because RNG can just screw you over sometimes. And purposeful over-leveling. Oh, and no purposeful. Okay, so you kind of just have to beat everything as like at the level you would normally. Gotcha. I think on the back foot here. Ooh. I can beat the final stage, which is level 40, by using level 50 characters, but that would be boring. Yeah. I imagine you're doing this for the challenge of it rather than... so you want there to be some kind of challenge, and overleveling just seems to be... Whoop! Ah! The challenge, and just to see how far I've grown since my first expert playthrough. Oh, what am I doing? I haven't been charging my shield. Oh, and it's played on true Xenaronian difficulty, aka permadeath mode. Now, I'm not going to limit cheese strats because I am a rat and I like cheese. Okay. That was a good combo. aka Glacial Rain and Quicken Tempest, are not off limits. That's... I mean, yeah, given the handicap, I guess that's fair. Glacial Rain is a skill that deals massive damage to all units in the enemy formation and can't be guarded, but it requires a turn before being fired. Okay. Yeah, that... But I imagine the Quick Tempest skips to waiting. Yep, that makes sense. I missed timing on that one. That's fine. And with a Shaman, which buffs attack and debuffs defense, stops guarding in general, yeah, you can probably just cheese a lot of enemies. Well, I imagine you have to get into a position where you have all of those skills at once. Which I imagine isn't too hard, as long as you can... Well, it's probably a lot easier with, like, named NPCs. There's 1, 2... That's like 50 sprints through the game if you know where to look. Oh, you went the opposite direction. Okay, that's... I'm not going to use it unless necessary. Ah! Luckily, it doesn't use the files until I... Uh-oh. Come on, informate. Nope. Okay. I was hoping to perfect guard that, but that's fine. If I'm gonna try for a 100%, I need to do 3 things, in my opinion. Oh. All main, liberation, and side quests for quest completion. I do need a sharpen. Okay. I do wish you luck in your run. Finish up. Not done. Finish the arena. I've held that for too long. Which starts at level 15 and ends at level 45. And the final requirement for completion is to get the true end plus every character related to it. True ending. Oh, almost down. As long as I do this correctly.
Don't worry, I'm here for you. Now it's personal. Mr. Monster, your way. I won't go easy on you.
There's the tail.
Punishment awaits.
Should be fun. All right.
Mine now. All right, let's see what we have. Carve. I'll put this to good use. Don't worry.
That was much, maybe not much better. I did use more potions and stuff. And it should be doable.
Kamura, here I come.
I imagine it could probably be. Instead of watching some streams about a dude trying to do the same. I mean, he's gotten 70% through the game. I don't imagine why it wouldn't be possible. We'll say. Get melting. But since luck isn't the same, builds might be different. Yeah, that's fair. Resistance 3, dragon attack 2. Good fodder. Totally. So I can't just copy, yeah. Artillery 2, Frostcraft 1. That's fine, but I have better Frostcrafts. Focus 3, Evade Window 3, 2 slots. That's not bad, weirdly enough. Keep it. Defiance 3, Handicraft 1. Only a 3 slot. That's okay. Stun Resistance 3, Tremor Resistance 3. I have better stun resistance. It'll be fodder. Charge Master 2, Trepid Heart 1, and a 2 slot and a 1 slot. So basically, Charge Master 3 and Trepid Heart 2. That's fine. Free Meal 3, Counter Strike. It's just, yeah, it's just Counter-Strike, not Adrenaline Rush, so it's not that great. Sleep Attack 3 plus Attack 3. Ooh, 1. For specific builds, that's really good. Did you know that Masterpiece can just be semi-limited or limited and it wouldn't be a problem? Okay, so I've read Masterpiece a couple times, and it definitely doesn't seem... It seems really good. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Masterpiece. As long as we don't release Calamity, yeah. Big O Slaying King. Band. Same card type. Yeah. Yeah, so the only thing is that he is he himself is not that much of a problem. Like, and especially since they've done a decent job of getting rid of stuff like Teak Boo and, not gonna lie, I want to play the Dark Souls archetype Ashen. I've heard the next wave of support, it becomes really good. I've double actually went here for your place actually. Yeah. So while I haven't really gotten into it, in fact I don't really know how expensive it is, and if I can get into it easily. You can't convince me they aren't the Dark Souls archetype. I mean, chances are they're probably based on Dark Souls. Not gonna lie. Resistance 3 spare shot 1. That's nah. Stamina Surge 2. Normal Rapid up 1. Divine Blessing 2. I have better Divine Blessings. Stamina Surge 2. Dragon Conversion 1. The slots are good. The slots are really good, but Dragon Conversion isn't really something I want on most of my builds. Well, Stamina Surge, Evade Extender. Both 2, that's fine. Let's go Hone 1, then Wind Mantle 2. Okay. That's actually not bad. Golden Heartbreaker with 1. That's trash. Steadiness 2, Bloodlust 1. That's fine. Oh, Rapid. Ooh, it just seemed like fun to use. The only thing is that I don't really know how they work, and until new stuff comes out, I don't really know. Just like Evil Eye. Ravenworth 3 is good. They look fun, cool, and will probably be a dud. Well, yeah, unfortunately, just Snake Eye still exists, and Snake Eye Fire King wasn't really hit by the ban list that hard. Although, like some variations of Snake Fire King were the ones that specifically played Link Karibo for the dodge effects. Snake Eye will reign supreme for a while. Yeah, especially with Fire Kings. Now, Tier 0 format people. Yeah. That's what that's not great. Honor, Quick Sheave. Furious 1. Rapid Fire up 3. We've actually been in a weird period in Yu-Gi-Oh history. Yeah, because like last year, well, by this point we had just gotten out of a Tier 0 format, and now we're kind of just back into one. With how dominant almost every new archetype has been. Yeah. You know, like Shizu Tier 0, and there was Kashtira, kinda Tier 0, not really. At least for a while. Then Unchained, with the new support, kinda got good for a while. Labyrinth has been okay. Kashtira Tier 0.5, yeah. Then there was like Super Heavy Samurai, well, with the new legacy support, was good for like a couple weeks until they banned Scarecrow. Purely, and like Rescue Ace, those stuffs did well. Like obviously, some decks haven't seen the same level exist. Branded, Spirit, Sprite, and Ice Jade. I haven't. So weirdly enough, Ice Jade got better as support came out, but I don't think it has ever really been as dominant as almost every other deck in the Brandon Lord. The numbers are weird for these three, yeah. Branded has pretty much been like decent to good for its entire lifespan, especially after the structure deck. Sprite was like really good on release and was the only real rival to Tier Limit, since they have been really good, but also they haven't been Tier 0, yeah. Ooh, hold up. Guard 5, Heartbreaker 2. It's only 3 1 slots, but that is still very good. Something Tier 1 and Tier 2. Yeah. Guard 3, Artillery 1 with a 4 slot. That is very good. Another Guard, Warbler Whisperer 2. That's fine. Not better than the last one, strangely. Yeah, the thing is, it kind of is like that to some degree. Yeah, what if we played more Saryuja for the Ascent? Is Saryuja banned in TCG, or is he just limited? I forget. Yeah, in TCG, should mention. because he's limited in Master Duel. Oh, did it get banned? Wait, what? Hold up. Missing TCG ban list. What? Wait, what? It's not banned? Not even limited? Well, I mean, I guess it's only really... Why has nobody been playing it? Yeah. It's not... I mean, I guess it's only, like, really good for the 4 material... Like, I mean, I guess... Why would you want to make Saryuja when you can make something like Apo? I guess it's only really good in, like, specifically FTKs. It's only really used in specifically FTKs. Make Saryuja with Sprite. Somehow you kind of could. Huh. That's weird. I figured it would have been at least limited. Huh. Wide range, 5, pierce 1. That's okay for those. As long as you don't make gigantic, you can get enough resources back and make it into an elf, right? To make it and elf. If you opened the right hand, you weirdly enough could. And you get good enough draws on the from Saryuja. But that might actually be pretty based. It would be weirdly based to play Saryuja in Sprite. I would do it. The rest of these are probably not worth it. Guard up to put an extra. Only person who considered it. You know what, for once, you probably are the only person who considers putting Saryuja in Sprite. Master's Touch to hurry up. If it works. If it somehow works. It would be very... that would be really Pepega. Yeah. Mercy, so I can probably just go through. Nothing too great. Okay. Let's... I can go for Defiance, kinda. Mr. Fist, yep. Am I allowed in the kitchen? Just be careful not to. Just be careful not to burn it down. But if you can do that, cook as much as you want. You and you. Same with you. Have better ones for you. You. Other guy's Sprite barely didn't burn down the kitchen. But it didn't. So long as you can... So long as it doesn't burn down, you should be good to cook. So happy that Malvis is in the game, and that it's a rare. Like, I am surprised that they didn't make it a super rare. Because I've won a whole one game against Sword Soul full combo with it. Even into Protoss? Sword Soul. Although, I guess Protoss is more extended combo. It's best mode up by week. I can imagine, yeah. I guess Protoss is not really full combo, it's extra combo. Full combo is pretty much just Baron, Shishao, maybe Blackout. Ooh. Kids, if you really want to be based, your Sword Soul 10E board looks like this. Draco, Shagite, and Baron. Oh, the Draco Masters of 10E, or the like the length 3 of the Synchro for Draco. And then Dragite is Dragite. The Synchro, gotcha. Okay. I've done it before, yeah. It is possible. I know that it is possible. Just very hard to do. Just very hard to do. Yeah, don't really recommend it. Yeah. But it is the Sword Soul combo that doesn't end on a Sword Soul. Yeah. So that makes it an A tier. And a basic variation of Sword Soul combo is C tier. Yeah. I forget which ones are fodder now. Blessings. Did I get rid of all my fodder ones? I'm barely finding any. I guess few. Just pour as much of these in as possible. The real S tier and the base list is Cyframe Lord Omega and Cyframe Lord Lambda. I mean, I guess you could, if for Taya you can like banish the spell to modulate the levels and make a 7. That's something that you can really do. It is a play. I tested it out, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's actually go for attack boost. Let's go all out. Wait, Omega is an 8 from what I remember. Omega is an 8. Lambda is a 7. If I remember correctly. I can get rid of most of the maximum light ones. No problem. Isn't Lambda the link? Hold on. Frame Lambda. Oh, Lambda is the link. Hold on. Then what's the level 7? Zeta. Oh. Okay. How do you... Wait, how would you get Lambda? I mean, I guess from the 10E cards. Because, wait, does Lambda just requires a 2 monsters. Right. 2 monsters except tokens, yeah. We aren't making today, we got Lambda. Gotcha. I guess the 10E cards can make Lambda, surprisingly enough, and then go into holy. Just think Lambda is cool enough to play. With Lambda on field, you can like you can use like Gamma with while you control Cyphering cards. Gamma with monsters on field, yeah. Maybe you can immediately synchro summon, unless that's a field spell. Hold on, I can check again. 1 second. Yeah, because that might be the field spell. No, it's the field spell. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit more fair. Only we had terraforming. If only we had terraforming, but also, good God, we don't. Yeah. Probably get rid of something. Guess you. I'm not gonna play against more consistent Cash or Runic. Yeah, that's unfortunately fair. Because, like, yeah, the terraforming ban basically hurt every single deck that had a field spell. It, unfortunately, would make the top decks more consistent, like Keshtir and Runic. And thus, just, I guess I like myself. Yeah. To be fair, I would not want to play against the fact that. I mean, the thing is, I guess the only thing is that Runic has like an in-engine terraforming in Hugin, so it doesn't change that much for them. They probably wouldn't even really play terraforming as long as they can draw even just one Runic spell. But Cash just kind of now gets like a free field spell and a free Fenrir, and can just immediately, well, I guess they probably want to search Unicorn with that, so that they can search Theosis. Yeah. Thinking against here with more consistent Perligi and Perlarino. Yeah. Guess that's another thing that's that's the thing. Is that as much as the Terraforming Van sucked, it weirdly kinda made sense after the fact. Oh wait, that's a maximum? Yeah. Get rid of you. Dereliction. Okay. Means I won't mill it every single duel. Yeah. And I imagine you're playing with the shufflers, but yeah, that 7 out of 10. I'm at 7 to 100 on not milling any of them. That. Going for insurance right off the bat is pretty good, actually. 7 games, I haven't milled them. Ow, yeah, that's. I got insurance now at 93 that I have. Stock. Then I do actually think I got to get to the tea shop. Kind of sad, and mostly a statistical improbability.
Oh, hey! Yep, you're the best.
Yeah, that does seem.
Glad you came by.
That does seem like it should not happen that often.
See you next time.
That you mill. I mean, well, I guess. Like, the card just hates me. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, what's my anomaly status? Version 1. Defense boost 1. Guard 1. These ones don't have any important skills on them. I can trade them in.
Hey, good to see ya.
For a stability plus 80. That's fine. What? Wait. That was with stability.
Bring it out.
That is kind of sad.
Bye now.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I guess the higher level armor don't get that much from stability enhancements. You just get like 12 extra defense in a game where my highest defense is 1200. I want to use against. Did either Immortal Lance. I think I have to go Immortal Lance here. Either that or buff Bear off. What is it? 417 versus 417. Yeah. I guess this has more damage, even if it has like 100 less defense. That's fine. As long as I can keep a good. As long as I do decently, I should be fine. Let's go after a bunch of. Go after a bunch of Elder Dragon Blood.
I've been waiting for you. Until next time.
I can go through here. Okay. There we go. There's a Shagaru Magala. As long as I am... As long as I don't make any mistakes, I should be fine.
Ready to go.
Oh, it's on a map this time instead of an arena. That's up and one feint. That's fine. That means I don't get the privilege of Rainbow. I don't get anything off of...
The end is in sight.
I just have to get...
Making steady progress.
as many buffers as I can.
Some of that sweet ore. That's one request over with.
I'd hope that they don't take care of him immediately.
The end is in sight.
There's a toad. Somebody asked me an impossible question. Oh? What might that question be? What rules does a player need to follow in D&D? Ah. I see, that is impossible to answer.
Making steady progress.
Legit, there isn't an answer to that, yeah. Like, I don't really play D&D,
Give me
and
some
I
of that
know,
sweet ore.
and even I know, that people do not follow the rules when playing D&D. Like, sometimes they do, but most times you just won't see the rules. That's not good. Goes right away. Whoa.
The best, pal.
Okay. Just need to know what your spells can or can't do and how modifiers work, and listen to the DM. Uh-oh. I guess that's... Someone took all the stuff, so now I can't... That's all I can think of. And to be fair, that's realistically all you need to think of. But let's not do that. Ask me, what about classes? And my only response was read the books. A fair response. In both cases. I somehow countered that. I can't explain it because the changes depend on which version and which expansive you're playing. And to some degree, it does also depend on like the DM. If you're playing any variations of D&D, like just like it is just kind of impossible to answer the question like in a straight manner. Ooh, that was a good hit. Like Grim Hollow is a custom-made expansion. More spooky monsters. Like I don't know what any of the things do. Okay. I came in late, fortunately. That's still GG. Okay.
Excuse me, what's useful?
I didn't get the tail, which is unfortunate. Yeah, like all of it just depends on just depends. Can't really get a straight answer.
I know.
Okay, what time is it? Grim Hollow includes like 24 new subclasses. Yeah, like races, backgrounds, variant inspiration system unique to Grim Hollow. Yeah. New schools of magic, including
Nothing to it.
blood magic, synchromancy. I assume that's how it's pronounced. A horde of magic items, including magic items specific to transformation, vampire village, stuff like that. Another mantle. I keep getting mantles. Let's go. New Grimmauld Hybrid player transformations for Fae, Elementals, and Specters. Yeah, and already this is just one expansion, and I can imagine that it also includes like 400 new monsters. Yet, and to some degree, it will also include some of the stuff from base. It does seem like a very cool campaign. But it's a lot to take in, yeah.
Time to get going.
Brain can't comprehend all of it, yeah.
How can I help you?
And I probably couldn't comprehend all of it either.
See you later then.
There. Command post, okay. Like, it would be incredibly difficult to comprehend everything about an entire new campaign. That's on top of the basic, like, yeah, the basics stuff.
Everything all
So
right?
that's much from other expansions at the end still out, yeah. I can't explain it, yeah.
Hello. Come back anytime.
And to be fair, I probably it would be very difficult to explain. No, let's actually try Immortal Gunlance against. It's 150. Wow. I mean, I guess D&D is pretty expensive, kinda. That's surprisingly a lot. Wow. I want to Garen go. Okay. Alright, look at that in a second, but Crucible Valstrax. Okay, that's very fitting that I picked the Gun Lance for the rocket-powered Elder Dragon. Blipped out. Map. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, hello, tall artist. Setting monsters, races, class as spell list, and a few more. Yeah. How are you doing? Just try to get this. Whoop! I missed. Ah. Is the stream looking okay? On your end, Tull? That's just part of it. Ooh. Scrum Hollow is a massive campaign of multiple parts. Ah. That makes sense why it's like that expensive. Uh-oh. I should actually heal up. Oh, another person to join. Is it going? That's going well. For me. Today was kind of an uneventful day. I basically just moved my desk around. Because I used to have it facing towards my bed, but it was getting a little bit cramped, so I put it facing towards the wall now. I imagine the audio is a little bit worse now than it was before. It was definitely less cramped for me. Oh. So in total, it's Scrim Hollow, Ethereal Expensive, and Aurora. Gotcha. Okay. Come on. God, I'm being cautious of the spin. It's a bit more telegraphed than I think it is. Both is and isn't. Whoop. Oh, that's a triple slam? Nope, just double. Okay. It also works with Sunken Isles and Drakenheim. Oh, okay. Let's go with you. Uh-oh. Whoop. I'm hoping. So I know this fight can get pretty crazy I'm hoping it doesn't tank the stream too much. Uh-oh. Oh, I blocked that just in time. It's basically double the original base D&D content. Yeah. Come on. Whoop. Knockdown, that's fine. Okay. That. Ah! I got punished for that. Might actually have a chance to sharpen. Assuming that. That's. I can get some extra damage in. Whoop. Oh. We can hit him. Oh, that did it. Did you know that this anime season is weird? Oh. You've been keeping up with it more than I have, Roma, so I wouldn't exactly know. I somehow countered that. Ah. Like half the news shows are like D+ to C tier, C- tier. Uh-oh. Ooh. That soundbar just A+. And only the new shows. Uh-oh. Not aiming for me. Ooh. Broke his head. That somehow hit. Ah. Should have guard reloaded. That's my bad. That's enough. Let's go. Okay, that went really rough for a while, but we managed it. Didn't get the tail again, which is unfortunate, but I was going to cut her.
Thanks for coming.
Huh. I guess, what are the new shows that are, like, what are the A+ shows that you found then, Chroma? Although, I guess, are we talking about your definition? Oh, like, you have good taste. Like, you have mostly good taste. So I imagine they're pretty good shows.
Looks useful.
There are also extra seasons of existing shows. Season 7 of Hero Aka, remake of Spice and Wolf. Yep. Deem Mid Slayer. Academy. Misfit of Demon King Academy. Remake of Bartender. New season of Data Life. Rush Cup Tensei. A few more. Did know that they remade Spice and Wolf. And then wait, irregular. I feel like I recognize irregular. I'm only gonna watch 3 of those remakes extra seasons. Irregular. I also recognize Misfit. I think that was the one where Demon Lords like reincarnated thousands of years into the future.
How sweet, Cher.
And then Anos, yeah, Anos. Okay. Then was irregular the one that was like an assassin? You think he can kill me by killing me? Yeah.
Time to get going.
Oh, okay. My tier 1 shows this season. Okay. I think I'll stick with the lens for now, though. Yeah, let's stick with normal.
How can I help you? Until next time.
Yeah, let's just stick with blood for now. See what we can get. Ooh, already. Shagaru, okay. The Bartender remake, yeah, mentioned a lot. Girls Band Cry. Train to the end of the world. Jellyfish can't swim at night.
Ready for anything.
Ooh. They already do have a tank, it looks like, so I might want to change. I'll just go Greatsword. Yeah, you did mention Bartender a lot. Girls Oh, wait, it's Apex Diablos as well. Okay. Girls band cry, train to the end of the world. Jellyfish can't swim at night. Lot to look at. Mysterious disappearances. This is a surprise one. Take it surprise good. Okay. Horn.
Don't worry, I'm here. We were waiting for you.
Uh-oh.
Making steady pro. I'm gonna kick your butt. That takes care of that.
There's 2 for 1.
For you.
Uh-oh, already? That's unfortunate.
Watch out for the monster.
That was a good hit. I will probably have to... Oh, they put the Shagaru to sleep. That's nice. Dodge that. A surprise for me was many sides of voice actor radio. Which is based on one of my favorite things of all time. Uh-oh. Super mode. Okay.
The monster's looking at you.
It's like based on radio trauma. Ah, okay. Which kind of died out. Yeah. Unfortunately. Alright. I mean, kind of. I mean, at least on the radio. I think it's kind of lived on in the forms of mostly like YouTube videos and like horror podcasts, stuff like that. Yeah. Like, we don't turn on the radio to listen to people voice act the story. Yeah. Mostly YouTube, yeah. Come on, stay still for me.
This is for my fellow. The monster's looking at you.
Really? Whoop.
You're done for. I'm gonna kick your butt.
Let's not too quickly. Zen. That did not knock him out right away. Okay, that's fine. Uh-oh. Anyone need healing? No. Okay. That's really fine. Okay, that's... Ah! Ooh. Okay. Whoop. Come on. I'm playing pretty sloppily right now. Ooh, that was a good hit. Okay, that must have knocked him out of resilience. Good. Another surprise anime that was really good was barely that anyone watched when it was airing earlier this year. Undead Girl Murder Farce. Undead Girl. Okay, I hit both of the bugs. Maybe I should have saved one of them for later. A lot of popularity in the horror. I guess with the name Undead Girl Murder Farce. I've got pinned. Okay. Thank you for the flash bomb. Whoop. I need to find a place to get in and hit. Is that about what you think, most likely? Really? Knocked out. All right. Okay. Please. Ah. These buds are built different. Hey. I mean, you do. You are like an enjoyer of like bad anime, so I guess you're right. But oh look, you recognize it. All right.
Didn't even break a sweat. Hope to see you again.
That was good. All right. Okay.
This
I'm that meme you watch anime for the plot. I watch it for the plot. We are not the same. Okay, so I'm actually gonna look up some of the shows you mentioned. Undead Girl Murder Farce. Dead Girl Force or Farce. Really popular in this movie. The vampire's wife is murdered. Okay. Already, that's a good premise. Detective is known as Cage. User is called to solve the crime. Outside of that, nah. I mean, 7.9 on Mal. So about Cage user is our main protagonist. Yeah. At the very least, the premise sounds like really interesting for a show. What's another one you mentioned? Many sides of voice actor radio. Voice actor radio. There it is. So I'll see this first. There's some synopsis, I guess. Too short. Okay. Okay, that seems interesting. Then the next one was Mystere. I guess. His appearances. Obviously another detective story. With pretty decent ratings so far. Who said that was a detective story? Really? I mean, hold on. Watch this in anywhere there aren't massive mirrors in your face for the first episode. I mean, I guess. Let's see a description. I guess that is progress. And the settings to get it on. It seems like kind of a supernatural detective story. Then, what were some of the other ones you mentioned? Was Girls Band Cry. Other girls abandoned by parents. Tries to survive in the city by doing part-time jobs. That seems... Well, that seems quite the cheerful show from that description. Like that's true masterpiece is a true masterpiece, the true Draco Slaying King. I see. Enemy has made me cry already. I can imagine, just from this initial description, that there was Train to the End of the World. End of the world. People rating on the fact that it's 2. Oh, it used CG. Yeah, that's... I mean, to be absolutely fair, CG and 2D don't always mix. I have a pretty shaky history with anime, but yeah, I feel like that is... It's well done CG. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Trust me. Yeah, okay. I'll take your word for it. But I also... I'll take your word for it. I imagine people are... The only time I'm actually that serious. I can imagine people overreacting to the inclusion of CGI in a show. And Train to the End of the World. Do so. Again. I know CG can be bad, but it's well done. It's just built different. Okay. There was another one. Jellyfish can't swim in the night. Fish can't swim in the night. Ooh. Earth's withdrawing, retired idol wishing to prove her Earth, potted new VTuber. Those are band together on the late night streets of Schman from Shelly. Okay. I take it, Jellyfish Can't Swim is kind of like one of those, doesn't seem, what's its genres? Because I imagine, just from this description, it seems to be more or less a, like, cute girls do cute things type show. Although I imagine that, yeah, people are rating it pretty high. Showing the main character when angry or sad, have some red lights like coming out of her. I assume for the girls band cry. For the CG one, yeah, okay. People have... Features doing good things can be good, but most don't rate that high without doing something else. Yeah. Which is fair. Like, there's only so much you can get from just basic fluff. So in order to stand out, you do just have to do something else. And from the looks of it, it looks like Jellyfish is doing something pretty good. But either way, I guess I can turn on the outro music now. I can move over to here. Thanks for the recommendations, Chroma. It's always nice to have you down here to to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh and your taste in like games and anime. The episodes of Bartender and I've already cried again at the same episode. Yeah. That is the power of a good show. Making you cry multiple times in an episode. Anyway, thank you again for dropping by. It's nice having you here. Dude who has been coming to the same bar every day on the death of the owner, asking the bartender to make a drink. Yeah, that premise alone seems just ripe for like it's going to milk the tears out of you. That came out wrong, but you get the idea. Okay. What? Wait, thank you. And the episode ends with the bartender making an old pal of the customer, exactly how the former owner made it. Yeah, that. Like that scenario alone to say that he is still there in spirit. Yeah. Like that. I'm almost crying right now. I can imagine because that just seems like it's ripe to make you cry. Watching those original 12 episodes a decent amount of years ago. And this is only episode 2. There are 10 more, and you're probably gonna cry a lot. Gonna be a wreck again. Yeah. And for better or for worse, it's gonna be good. This is the make me cry season. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Making you cry. Sure, jellyfish, girl span, cry, train to the end of the world, etc. They will beat. They will get tears out of you one way or another. Remake of Spice and Wolf. Oh, yeah. That'll probably get some tears out of you as well. I'm not going to be the same. Fair enough, yeah. Alright. Well, I will. Time to binge to your eternity to build up my resistance. Didn't work. Unfortunately, I don't think it would. Yeah. The crying emoji is pretty accurate to your state of emotions for a while. But either way, again, Chroma, thank you for dropping by. Like tears of joy and sadness at the same time. Yeah, probably. Take care, Mr. Pfister. Take care to you too, Chroma. And have a good night.